Hello there, all my vintage and crafting buddies. This is Rebecca from Mama's Treasures. I'm back today with another pre-recorded craft destash sale. I am clearing out my craft room. This is probably the fourth destash that I am doing, and the process will continue slowly but surely. I am getting through all of the corners of my craft room, anticipating a move in the future. So I am reducing the size of my craft room, not getting rid of everything, but a big portion of it. So the way I conduct my destashes is the same, kind of the same way that I do our live sales. If you're familiar with our live sales every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern, where we primarily sell vintage items. We take payment through PayPal, and I invoice you, and the way you get your information to me is using the email that I will have in the description. And also I invoice and I receive payment through PayPal. So I ship every 2 weeks, unless you want your items sooner. And I ship from Saskatchewan, Canada. My dollars are in Canadian dollars, and everything will have an item number attached to it. So the way you're going to claim an item is by being the first in the premiere or the chat after the premiere has completely gone live. You'll be able to see the live chat in the premiere to see if some items have been claimed or not. And then after the premiere is over, you would use the video like a regular YouTube video. So you would claim the items in the comments of the video. So you can see who has claimed what by clicking on the live chat once the video has gone up onto YouTube just as a regular video. And continue to purchase through commenting. So you're going to comment the item number, and the way I will acknowledge you is by giving your comment a like. So if you get a like, you got the item. If the item is already purchased or been claimed, then I will let you know. And if you have any questions, you can definitely email me. I know that's a lot of information to take in, especially for first timers. I do my craft videos as premieres if they're not done like live, like a live sale, because you can't fast forward when a video premieres. So it gives everybody first dibs, first chance, the first time the video is up. You can't fast forward and see what the item number is before anybody else. So talking about the item numbers, I am going to be putting the specific item number and price on the screen while I am talking about it, and then the item number is what you want to type into the chat. Make sure you like the video, that you are subscribed, and that you click all the bell notifications so you will get notified every time that a new craft video comes up, because if Jason's with me, we are usually doing our vintage sale. So I kind of tackle my craft room on my own. All right, so let's get into this. And the first thing I have here is a Halloween stamp set. This is by Teresa Collins. It is called Masquerade Party. I don't believe that this one was ever used. And right about now, the price and claim number will be coming across the screen if you would like to get first dibs on that stamp set. All right, my next one I have several of. So this is a smaller stamp set. You can see that it's a little bit smaller than the previous one. So just so you know what you'll be getting. So each item number will claim one of these. So if you would like 3 of this particular set, do times and then the item number, or times 3 and then the item number, or if you would just like 1, just put the item number in. So this is Simon Says Stamp perfect birthday with this cute little kitty cat and the balloon and some really fun birthday sentiments. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those available. Next up is also a multiple purchase of Simon Says stamps. This is Simply a Thank You, and it's a smaller stamp set again. Great thank you cards can be made with this, or if you just want to stamp the back of your business card with one of these sentiments, that would be a great idea. So item number and the price will be coming across the screen. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these available. Another multiple purchase of the Simon Says stamps. This is a full size stamp set, so you can see the size difference between the two. This one is called Magical to Me. So great opportunities to make awesome backgrounds with the stars, and then to make all these different sentiments with the words magical, and then all of these little ones here like magical anniversary, knowing you is magical, magical days ahead. So you get the idea. But I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 13 of the Simon Says stamp Magical to Me available. And next up I've got, this is so fun for my American crafty friends. This is awesome. You are US of Craft Day. So cute. So Make America Craft Again. Reach across the craft aisle for the red, white, and rainbow vote craft party. You say, oh, say can you craft with me all weekend long? So it's playing on the national anthem and all kinds of things. So really fun. And then you get all the little paint palettes and the scissors and the paint. Super cute. This one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 available of that one there. Next up, I have this only one Hero Arts liquid watercolor. This is new in the bottle. It is the terracotta color. So it's the one with the dropper. So yeah, it's perfect in the bottle, new, ready to use. Next I have one of these Tim Holtz Labels Ephemera packs. All the different labels in there. Actually, there's another shot of them all scattered about. And the price and item claim number will be across the screen. So these self-adhesive gems, I do have several of again, and they're going to be priced each. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. And they are 60 pieces of the Studio G self-adhesive hot pink. 3 different sizes in there. So those. And how can you tell I like Simon Says stamp? Okay, so this is the Miss You die. So this is a little sentiment. It's obviously says Miss You. And this one here is the outline, but you can also just use the sentiment. So it's just a little guy. It's probably about 2 inches long. Actually, I will give it a quick measure here. Yeah, it's 2 inches. So there's that one. I feel a little odd not saying prices. Okay, one of each of these dies are available. I kept one of each for myself. This one, and what I really love about the Simon Says stamp is the dies that come in the envelope, they show you the exact size that the die will cut out. So it's as if this is the die cut and they just put it right on there. I love it. So this one is the Bunny Hugs. Cute little heart in the middle of him. This one is so gorgeous. This one is like a flourished bunny, but look at like the little detailing around the edge. So pretty. You could put like patterned paper behind the bunny or whatever you would like. And then look at this little peekaboo guy. He is so sweet. Very, very cute. Great for making a shaker card. Sorry, this one was called Filigree Bunny. This one is the Peeking Bunny. And then my last one is the Picture Book Bunny. So Simon Says has a whole bunch of the picture book critters, and this one, it just happens to be the bunny. Okay, okay, more Simon Says stamp. I just purchased these in bulk, and they are perfectly good. They are the Simon Says Stamp Craft Glue Sticks, Ultra Smooth. So these are great for card making or paper crafting of any sort. So it is like a white glue stick. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the Simon Says glue sticks available. Next up is another multi-purchase. This is paper by La La Land Crafts. I love their stamps, but this is their paper. This is called the Starry Night. 24 double-sided sheets, 2 of each design, of 12 designs. So you can see what the designs are there on the package cover. This isn't a pad of paper, so they're already cut out for you, so you don't get that perforated edge for those of you who don't like that. And there is just a look at one of the papers. They're 6 by 6, if I didn't say that. And there are 4 of those available. And another multi-purchase. This one is absolutely gorgeous. W+9 Vintage Ephemera. It was from 2001, and it's just so gorgeous. I can just imagine making postcards with that, because you've got the postcards and the little postage stamp there. I love the clock and the bird. It's so beautiful, and the script, very, very nice. I've got 3 of this set available, and this one is a larger stamp set. I'll just show you in comparison to the previous larger Simon Says stamp. Okay, next up, I'm going to show you the first of many laces. This one I'm going to sell as a lot. These are just like snippets of larger, or well, wider pieces of lace. So these are great for covering books. This one is, okay, I'm going to give this a measure here. It is about 12.5 inches wide. So you could literally fold it in half. It is so beautiful. It's black with this like dusty blue and dusty pink. You won't really be able to see it because of my background. But it's got those bows on it. It's so, so gorgeous. Maybe this side will be easier to see. Yeah, that's better there. It's so gorgeous. I was showing you the flip side. Okay, so you'll get that chunk. And then there's this one. This is a little over 3 inches, and this one has some really great blacks and golds in it. As far as long, it is 12. It's about 19 inches long. So very consistently, they're going to be 19 inches long in this lot here. Yeah, so this one looks about 19 inches long too, but it's another gorgeous chunk. This is probably about 11 inches. Yeah, about 11 inches, all black on this one. Again, this is being sold as a lot. Price and item number for this will be across the screen. This is a navy blue. Now this one is not like got the flip side. It's just got like one border. It is absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. And then the last chunk in this lot is this one here. This is probably my favorite. This is got that mirrored image like I was just talking about. This is like a red and gold. Absolutely gorgeous. And the mesh is so soft. And this one wide is about 11 inches. Okay, so there is that. Lot number or claim number will be across the screen, as well as the price. This is a stationery set by Paperworks. It is Paper Magic, and there are, now I didn't count them. They look like they're all there. It looks complete, but the original would have had 24 6x9 decorated letterheads, which is the kitty here. This is the envelope peeking out here, and 12 coordinating envelopes. So there is how much is left, and the envelopes are in the back. Yeah, made in the USA, the Paper Magic group. Super cute little kitty on there. And I've got some smash books. These are so fun. They do not come with the pen and glue stick combo that they would have originally. But the books are new, unused. This one still has its plastic overcover, and it is a black and craft like hardboard, and it's coil bound. So great smash books if you're familiar with them. So fun. Got familiar with them. So fun. Got a pocket in the back, and I'll just give you a peek at some of the pages. So this one's very gender neutral and kind of, I don't know, anything. You could make this into a trip book. You could make this into a kitchen book, just a diary of thoughts or hopes and dreams, or even just to put pictures in. So the first page says, "Oh, hi, I didn't hear you come in." So super cute smash by K & Company. I love K & Company. So that is one of their smash books. The next one is actually recipe related. You can see the embossing of the recipe, the kitchen items on here. I love it. It's a really nice, fun, summery green. Again, the original pen and glue stick combo is missing, as well as the plastic cover. But it is unused on the inside. So I will let you have a peek-see in here. Again, it has the back cover or the back envelope. Look how fun. Oh my goodness. Piece of cake. So yeah, this one is food related. As you can tell here, hats off to the chef. Packed in like sardines, a picnic blanket kind of a cover. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Look at this one. I love it. What's the scoop? Oh, this is a fun one. Look at that. Guest check and the waitress. Yeah. Toast crumbs. Super, super fun. So there's that one. And I bought quite a few of these, and I actually did make some of my December dailies in these, but this one is empty. This is a, oh, who makes this? Simple Stories. It is a D-ringed binder, and it doesn't have the rings in the spine, so it's not going to curl the pages. They can lay flat, which I really love. It's a burlap kind of a chevron, and it's got the book plate on the spine. Really nice hardcover, and then you do get the varying picture folders, plastic picture folders, paper. I usually put pattern paper in here, and then my December daily numbers, and you can punch more pages to fit in here. It's just, It's another variation of a junk journal, but it's a little more tucky where you can put things in, and a lot of fun. Some people love to pocket scrapbooks. Some people love to just lay it down and glue it. So there is that. I will give you a measurement on this. It is 9 by 9. Is that right? 9 by 8? 9 by 8, pardon me. Okay, next up is a Destinations travel journal. Memoirs, it says here. Destinations, a journal of my travels. This is a newer notebook, but new unwritten in. So there is beautiful distressed lined pages already in there. And as you can see, it does have a little ribbon bookmark. So there is that. All right, I'm just pulling out of this box, see what's coming out next. So this is an all to new, a little bit of love, simply coloring stencil. So these hands are doing that heart thing. So you could look at their little fingernails, so sweet. So yeah, that's this stencil here. There you go. You get an idea of what you could do with that stencil. This one is a really fun set. Color Layering Flower Power. This is the Unity Collection by Hero Arts. It's a 6x8 stamp set. And yeah, you could, it's so fun. You could make these into the hair of the head. So here are some ideas of what you can do with this set. So a really large set, that one is. This is also by Altenew. This is a 3D banner die set. So here is the die itself. You can see it. And this is kind of what you can do. Right there. Super fun with that. This one has been used. This is a Close to My Heart stamp set called Free Spirit. The sentiments here are in like the circle. So if you have circle dies, you could make them into frames. Really fun. It's in its envelope. This is another multi-purchase. These are vintage score pads. Championship Bridge score pad with Charles Agorin official point count. Courtesy of your local North American Van Lines agent. Look how fun. I used to give these out. So yeah, just new, unused bridge score pads. These are, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 of them. Yeah, so they're in great condition and just great for journaling spots or for playing bridge. Okay, next up I have a quick stick. I have a few of these types of tools that will pick up little things like sequins. The cap is on here, obviously, but it's got the sticky end. And you can refill it. This one is it's a little sticky and quite hard to turn, but it is usable. You can refill it. So this portion here is sticky. I wonder if I got something here. I'll maybe just try and pick up this ribbon so that you can see. So yeah, it'll pick up whatever you want. And then this end, it's got a pokey end that pulls out. You put it down and you can actually use it to place your item. So that's one thing that's unique about the quick stick. It has like a flatter point. You can see that? A flatter point, and then this one is quite pokey. So that just sits in the bottom of that, and the sticky portion has a cover, and you can see that it is openable so that you can put more. I put fun tack in here. That's what I use. So there is the quick stick by We Are Memory Keepers. Okay, next up, I have got 8 of these available. I've got them wrapped, so I didn't want them breaking in the box, but I've got 8 of these available. These are the Tim Holtz snow globes. Look how sweet. And look at the options. Like, just imagine the options that you could do with this little snow globe. It is 1 3/4 inches tall with the dome on top. So you can take the glass dome off of the wooden base to do your little assemblage inside of there. I kept some of these for myself, but I thought I would pass some along to my crafty friends. So fun. Again, I've got 8 of these available, and they're 2 to a pack. So like 2 to a pack, 1, 2. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous stamp. New, unused, quite a large one by Simon Says Stamp. And there is the rubber mounted floral image on the back. Gorgeous. Okay, next up I have this paper quilling set. So you will need some sort of a die cutting machine to use this die. And you can see here the type of die cut. It'll cut out for you, and then she's using the paper quill to roll up the flower. So inside of this you will get the instructions, of course, and this is the paper quiller. So there is a little slit in this little utensil here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. At the tip, there's a slit. Yes, there you go. And you put the paper that you cut out with the die, and then you start rolling it, and you will be able to make a really beautiful flower. These are wired stems that they have provided with for you. I think there's 3 dies. So these are the little 4 dies. So you get a leaf die. Ooh, you could make holly. And you get a stems die. And stems, or they're showing that you can roll them up into like balls, paper quilling flat balls. And then there are 2 different flower petal shapes. So you get all of those dies in the set. Really fun. And it comes in its little case. So price and item number will be across the screen for that. And yeah, just keep in mind that you will need a die cutting machine to use those dies. I've got this fun little vintage ribbon. This is, so there's 3 chunks of it, but they're all going to come together. This is fun fabric ribbon with a little sheepy on it and hearts. It's kind of in a really light denim blue, and that is the underside. Really great for binding or making bows, any kind of project, really, paper or fabric. So there is that. And then I have a really large portion of mini white Rickrack. Well, it's more cream, I would say. Isn't that cute? It's so little. Like, look how little it is. So yeah, there are 3 really good sized chunks for your sewing projects or whatever you will use Rickrack for. This I'm going to sell as a lot. So there are varying lengths on all of these vintage seam binding packages, but you will get them all. I just love the packaging, and they look so cute just set out like this or all in a line. I just love them. So all of this really soft vintage seam binding, again, with a really nice vintage packaging. You will get all of those. Clean up my mess here. All right, next up, I am dwindling down my sequin stash, and I'm going to start with all of my containers. So I have these organized into color. I'm going to sell them each. This is not a lot. Each one will have an item number. So I will start with the top and I will work my way down. So this first one here is silvers, blacks, charcoals, that type, all different sizes, cupped, flat, iridescent. So you will be getting all of them. Oh, well, now I have some sequins to show you my quick stick. See, these are so helpful, so helpful. Pick up your sequin, put it onto your project with your little glue bit, and stick it down. Yes, all the little tools to do all the little projects. Okay, so that was the silver. Next up, I have blues, gorgeous royals. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't open them all. Some of them are still in baggies, so you will get like more than one color in a slot. Some of them are just doubles. This is doubles. So really gorgeous. I love that one. So pretty. I don't know if I'll open them all because I don't want to make a mess. Here are pinks. There's not as many pinks as in this one here, just so you know, but they will come in their boxes. I'm going to wrap them up just like this. So there's a really pale pink to a really bright. This one here, oh, I got to open it and show you. It is so pretty. These iridescent ones and these ones. Love. Okay, these are getting into the mauvies. This is kind of like still like a mauvey pink, but it was leaning more towards the purple. So I put it in the purples. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Here is purples number 2. So you can see the difference there. This one I will name purples number 1. This one I'll name purples number 2. This one I think still all has baggies, so pretty. Great for making shaker cards. Oh, this one's fun. The iridescence just sparkles like ice. This one has whites on iridescence, or yeah, iridescence, and browns, tans, moving into kind of golds, coppers. This one does actually have gold, so you can see the difference there. But this one has peaches and yellows. I have a really hard time finding yellow embellishments. So I was really happy when I did come across quite a few yellow and peachy colored sequins. So this one is chock full of those. This one is greens. Now I do have, well, this is more turquoise, but there is some greens in this one too. So I'll go with this one. This one will be greens. You can see lots and lots of different greens in there. So this one is turquoise and these two are blues. Reds. Now I do actually have 2 reds. This one is pretty much like all like Christmas reds, so maybe that's what I will name it. I'll name this one the Christmas reds, but they're different cups, different sizes. Yeah, so you can see that there. And then this one has different shades of red, more into burgundies. This one is almost like a brown, like a really chocolate red brown maybe. And then did I not have a pink yet? I'm not even sure, but here, this one is pink. So there is this one, probably one of my most used sequins. Oh, look how pretty they are, just all together like that. They're just dancing. So pretty. But yeah, I still have drawers and drawers of sequins. So I will be letting these containers go. Next up, I've got these super cute beaded dolls. These are beaded onto safety pins to make their dresses. And then they have little doll heads stuck down in them. And these vintage pipe cleaners and a bead to make a muff. They're so cute. I bought these in an antique store. I just thought they were so cute. I couldn't leave them there. And then they have a little hat. So this one is going to be the red dress. She's got burgundy, or not burgundy hair. Oh my goodness. She's got brunette hair. This is the blonde with the pink dress. Very cute. And then this girl, she's had a haircut. So yeah, her hair is cut off. She's still very, very sweet. And she is wearing a blue dress. She's like the ice princess. She's very pretty. Okay, so I've got those. Just thought I would add those in. Since it's a craft sale. Okay, next up, I've got this plastic container of wooden hearts. They're all the same, these wooden hearts. They are about 1 inch. And great for table scatter, or you could epoxy or put napkins, decoupage onto them. So really fun. Okay, so this is an ivory bone folder. Great for scoring paper and also for flattening your creases. So great, great size. It is 8 inches long. So there is that one. And I've got some ribbon. This is, I think this is a UK company. Yes. It's silvers and whites in Christmas themed. New unopened package of Christmas ribbon. And next up, I have a really great selection of vintage Rickrack in blues, whites, and there's like a gold or like a brown tanny color. This one is even smaller than that white one I showed you before. This one is just so tiny. You can see it next to the white one. It's just a little bit smaller. And then these are the same. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and oodles of yardage on here. I'm going to sell it just like this. Great find. These are book clips by Basic Gray in the pewter color. So they are like a pewter, like a brushed pewter metal, and then they have the chipboard inserts for the book plates. $11.20 originally. Yikes. So this is kind of fun. This is a color wheel by EK Success. Rainbow Color Selector Color Scents. Pick, point, and match. A companion to the rainbow. So you can see here how they've used it, and it gives you the instructions. It's like in a little CD holder, and it's like a little wheel. Let me see here. I can pull it out. And then the instructions, and then the insert for your colors, and then you can see which ones pop up through the windows. Kind of hard to explain. Okay, so there's that. Oh, these are fun. Large sequins. These are not the same, so I'm not going to sell them together. This one is more beaded than this one. They are just fantastic. These are appliques. Check this out, $9 for this one piece at like a vintage price tag. So this one has lots of sequins on the sewable applique fabric, but it has like dimensional seed beads coming up and out of it. It's just fantastic, that beautiful filigree. And then there's this one. It's not quite as ornate. It's got that the gold sequins sewn on again, but it doesn't have as many seed beads, at least not popping up. So they will be priced individually, and the prices and item numbers will be up on the screen. And then this one is so fun. This is a little, well, he's not very little, this bear. He is, the bear itself is about 6.5 inches, plus the balloons, and 6.5 inches. So he's got his balloons. He's made out of sequins and seed beads. The balloons are even outlined in seed beads. Very fun. And that is the back of it. All right, what do I have next? Making memories, cards and envelopes. These are long window cards. They're called Spotlight. They're solid white, and they are 9.5 inches tall by 4.25 inches wide. There's 6 cards and envelopes. It's called Upright Window. I did not count to see if they were all in there, but they do look to me like they are in their cards and envelopes. So there is that. Oh, another giant chunk of ribbon. Goodness, this is, I think they call this Chinese braid. So you've got the gorgeous chocolate brown. Wouldn't that be so fun to make, oh, those fabric cupcakes, and then you could like line the cupcakes with the chocolate. Yeah. And then there is this burgundy and gold one. So there's a lot more of the brown than the burgundy, but there is oodles and oodles of yardage on here. I'm going to be selling it all together. Okay, I am all over the place. Baby safety pins in every color of the rainbow. I'm selling them all together. Very fun. So you know the baby safety pins. You can make friendship pins out of them, or of course you could use them for diapers. But in a crafter's mind, these kinds of things have a use all to their own. So you're gonna get a whole bag of baby safety pins. I do believe they're vintage. Now let me see if they have something written on them. No, they do not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they would have say Hong Kong or not if they were vintage, but regardless, there is a whole baggie of those. I have got this gorgeous ribbon. It says that there is 3 yards of it. Let's see if I can stick my finger under there. Purple and pink scallop, really pretty. There's that one. And kind of the same idea, but different colors. This one is pink and lime green. I've actually got some Rosette Ribbon coming up here that would match perfectly with this one. So there is that one. This is so fun. I love this. I love this. It is like, this is just a whole bunch of happy right here in a pile. And it's like stretchy, but they've like folded this ribbon, rainbowy ribbon, into some sort of really unique trim. Like, look at it like this. It's like origami. It's a work of art on its own. So I've got a whole long piece of this here. So fun. So there's that. Another fun piece. This would be so cute on a baby blanket. Look at all those sweet colors. A little, I don't know if you'd necessarily call it pom-pom, but it does feel kind of yarny. And this one is about almost 3/4 of an inch wide, I would say. Very pretty. Nice big portion of that there. And I have got this one. This is a beautiful dusty blue crochet trim. I think this one must have been machine done. It doesn't look handmade to me. 1.5 inches wide. Good portion of that one. And this gorgeous Venice Lace, is that what this is called? It's almost like a peachy cream with the flowers and the leaves on it. There's about that much. And then there is this white one. So just between these two, you can see the color difference. So this one is very white compared to the other one. And that is what that one looks like. And about that much. Okay. I was going to do ribbons today yet, but I think this video would be like 5 hours long if I did that. So I'm going to do my ribbons in a separate video. And I will be selling them in like color bundles of ribbon that isn't on spools anymore. So put your notifications on if you are looking for ribbon. That will be in a video to come. Okay, so next up I've got these quilled flowers. You could make your own quilled flowers with that little kit that I showed you just a little while ago. This is a very pale pink. These colors, these colors of flowers. These are, I believe, Prima leaves and some flowers, just from leftover baggies that, you know, had a few left. I just stuck them all in here. So there is a good portion of flowers and leaves in here. As well as this one here. Not quite as many as this one. But this one has fabric. These ones are, I think the leaves are fabric. The flowers are paper, I believe. These are fabric, if I'm not mistaken. I've got, I think there was 2 used out of this. They're leatherettes, so they're that faux leather feeling, and they've been stitched on. These flowers are up like a paper rolled rose with the stem and the leaves ready to go. Heidi Swap flower petals. There should be all 12 in here. They're the florals small, but they're 2.5 inches, the blooms. Really pretty. Almost like a deep rose, almost into a burgundy. Really pretty. These are fabric. I've got these little recollections, the Boho envelopes. There's 3 of them in here. So it's burlap with a liner and then decorated with a flower. Ready to go for gift giving. I've got an open house, 8 invitations. This is the old Carlton card symbol. If you're in Canada, you'll know what I'm talking about with Carlton cards. So these are vintage open house. Look at all of them. Isn't that fun? And then this is what it says on the back. The more the merrier. Hope you can come. Yeah, so Carlton cards. New unopened. And also these. I've got 2 available of these. These are by Rustcraft. I have found some gorgeous vintage cards by Rustcraft. And this is thank yous. New unopened. 8 cards for 89 cents originally. Isn't that awesome? Inside it just says a simple thank you. But on the front with his cute little puppy, he says, thanks a million and then some. You're as thoughtful as they come. So I've got 2 of those available. And I've got some Prima Flowers. Like these are old school Prima Flowers. We've got the glitter and the fabric. It's kind of like sheer fabric. Handmade floral embellishments. And I've got these ones here, so you can see the color difference. Actually, I've got two of these available. Show you them both at the same time. So those are available. This one, I'm just going to throw this one in with this because half of the package is gone. So these are those. Now this is getting into more of the Prima Flowers that I'm familiar with. They're like the mulberry kind of flowers shaped. Yeah, so there's those. And all right, so that Rosette Ribbon I was showing you earlier is up. First of all, I'm going to show you I've got two of the pink. This one just doesn't happen to have its paper. So what does it say? 1 yard. So 1 yard of the pink rosette. When my granddaughter was born, I made lots of little headbands for her with this type of rosette ribbon. So 2 of these strands are available in pink. And then the same brand, but in lime green, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these. And they're the same, just in lime green. So it's got that mesh where you could sew onto a project. But you can also use fabric tack or hot glue to put them onto any paper or fabric project. Very pretty. And those will be each. Okay, so I do have some more rosette ribbon, but in black available. And this one, I think there's actually 2 bits of 1 yard. And it's exactly the same, just in black as the pink and green was. And then I have this gorgeous trim. This is sheer with a very soft satin ribbon, kind of like a ruffle, an edge. I will measure it, and it is 1 3/4. And then this roll I've got here, as you can see, it is missing its other side here. But this one is black and white, and it's a little bit wider than the previous rosette. You can see that there. It's about, well, with a tool, it's 2 inches. But the flower itself is probably about 1 3/4. So really pretty. Keeping on with my trims, I have a huge chunk of this one. This one has like plastic sort of sequins or mirrored sequins in it, with a metallic thread. And then the back is like a sheer ribbon. So really great to trim out costumes or skirts. Yards and yards of that one. And this one is gorgeous. It's actually quite heavy in the bag here with all these seed beads. Look at this royal purple. So pretty. Again, with that soft purple satin ribbon. But the seed bead work on here is phenomenal. So it's like it doesn't even have a back and a front. It's so gorgeous. Good bit of that there. All right, where am I going next? I think we'll do this. Okay, this, I'm not even going to take it out of the bag. I'm just going to kind of show you through the bag. It's a whole thing of sewing vintage goodness. So you're going to get everything that's in here. There's new unopened bits of shell. This is called shell braid. There's 2 of those actually. Lots and lots of buttons. The teeny tiny little baby Rickrack. Oodles and oodles of button cards and snaps. Oh, that's from Robinson's. Cool. These buttons over here. Some like Christmas trim. Oh, those are so old. These are called Clip It Cap-Ons. I don't even know. All kinds of sewing fun in here. Look at this packaging. Fun, fun, fun. This is a piece of ribbon. Look at this. Building, made in Canada, 8 feet. Whoa, that's got some age to it. So super fun. I'm gonna sell the whole bag as you see it, just like this. Price and item number will be across the screen. Next up, I have 2 grab bags of kids card games. So I'm not going to open them. They're all the same, like the same amount from each of the card games. There's from the Berenstain Bears, so you'll get the characters. These are from 1983. The Strawberry Shortcake is like the new Strawberry Shortcake, but the rest are vintage. There's Sesame Street and Animal Rummy. So yeah, there's 2 of those available, and you're getting a good chunk of cards to use in your junk journals or however you would like to use them. Next up, I've got a box of wooden beads. So let your imagination run wild with these awesome wooden beads. Yeah, so all kinds, all colors. They are varnished, and they will come in the box. Okay, I had great intentions of making tassels with these. I saw an awesome tutorial on how to use one of these embroidery spools, cut it in half, and you can make a tassel. You get 2 tassels out of one of these. I'm never going to do it. So I'm going to let these go, and maybe some of you can look up that tutorial and do it, or you can embroider with it. Just an awesome, awesome selection of colors. You can just see all the hours of needlepoint fun or cross stitch you would have with that. Yeah, item number and price will be across the screen. Okay. Oh, I've got more flowers in here. All right. These are newer Prima Flowers. They're all individual flower petals. I think you can buy these at Michael's. These weren't bought at Michael's though. Floral embellishments. So this color, you will get the whole box, and it just pops open like that. Great selection of sizes and different types of flowers and colors in there. And then there's this one. So this one has like purples and blues and browns. Really pretty. Again, it just opens up on the top here. So 2 of those. And then I have the Stampin' Up! Stamp-A-Ma-Jig. Now this I used, well, not this particular one, but this one I don't know if it's even been used. Before I had my Misty, which is my stamping. Oh my goodness, this is embarrassing. Before I had this baby, to align your stamps so your sentiment would be straight. Or I am the worst stamper in the world. I always stamp my image and it's not like impressed right. So I would have to go over it, and then you get that smudging and, you know, the little so a Stamp-A-Ma-Jig is a great tool to use for those particular conundrums when you come into them. So it's a stamp positioner, a Stamp-A-Ma-Jig. Essentially, you use this tool and you butt your, you butt this up into the corner here of your Stamp-A-Ma-Jig. You take your wooden stamp, you hover it in the corner here. You'd ink this up, hover it in the corner here, stamp it down, give it a good firm stamp, and then your image would be on here. So then you can use this see-through portion onto your project to put it, line it up where you want. When you get it there, take this, put your Stamp-A-Majig down, remove your sheet, ink up your stamp again, and you've got a good impression. And if you don't remove it, you can do it again. Or if you need to do it again, take your image and put it over. It is a stamp. It is a lifesaver. Okay, so enough of my ramblings about the Stamp-A-Majig. The item and claim number will be across the screen. We have any doll makers? I've got some Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus heads. These are super sweet. I love their expression with their eyes closed. Like a nice soft rubbery head, these are. And Mrs. Claus has the same kind of matching expression and glasses. They're so sweet. So there is that pair of Clauses. And then I have this pair of Clauses. So they are a little bit more intricate because their eyes are open. I don't want to open their packages, but they are more detailed, these ones. There you can see. And he's not necessarily a Santa Claus. He doesn't even have like a beard. And neither does this one, really. They could just be Grandma and Grandpa's, but of course I always go to Santa Claus when I see an old man. So you can see that they are a little bit bigger, the first ones, than the second pair that I'm showing you. And these ones, they are definitely more intricate with the way their glasses are and everything. So there's those. And another doll head. This is kind of like a dwarf, I would say. And he's pretty fantastic too, his cute little bald head. He's a harder plastic than the other ones. And he's got some spectacles and brown eyes. Now these are Santas. This one is a porcelain Santa head with hands. I have showed this one before, but it didn't sell. So there is the porcelain Santa head, vintage, made in Taiwan. And then I also have this one, which is an air freshener doll. So those air fresheners that have the gel and you can turn them. This would just sit over top. Santa in his hat, and he's got some really fantastic hair for his beard. Cute little face. So there is that. And then I have some fabric Iron-Ons. I've got this one here by Aunt Martha's. Day of the Week Cross Stitch Colonial Girl. I do believe it's all there, although I have not checked. It's cut into. This one has also been cut into, but it does appear to be complete. This is Hot Iron Transfers Baskets, Flower Basket for Pillowcases. And then there's this one. This one is not even, this one is new, unopened. This one is Hot Iron Transfers Lovely Borders for Pillowcases, but you can do his and hers with this one. I love that. Hot Iron Transfers. Now this one again is open and it appears to have been cut into, but days of the week. Look how cute. Look at this Friday. I love it. Look at the mushrooms on Saturday and the strawberries. And then there's some like hanging ones. Very fun. This one is Decorator Motifs for Tea Towels. And this one appears to be opened but uncut. It is Birds, Baskets, and Blossoms. And then this one, beautiful, beautiful graphics on this is a Vogue Arts Originals. These are Hot Iron Transfers as well. You know, it really doesn't even look like it's been cut into. I can't be, oh yeah, I can see there has been some cutting, but I don't know if it's complete. But the cherries is just what got me. Look at the beautiful little apron you can make. And then from the 80s, this is new unopened. Oh, it is open. Well, pardon me. Uncut. Is it uncut? It appears to be uncut. Popples includes 3 16-inch popples. So you can make all 3 of those cuties there. By Butterick. If you remember the popples from the 80s, really fun. Okay, so next up I have some card fronts. These are cut from cards, and we're backwards here. Cut from cards, and they would be great for junk journaling or putting into your smash books. So yeah, there's just a whole bunch of vintage pieces here. I am going to be selling these all together in a lot. This one is actually a postcard, this one that says God on it. Some of them have multiples. Oh, that one actually says Rebecca. It's just spelt wrong. Speaking of, I got this in the mail today from Lisa at Flippin' Crazy, I think. I will link her channel down below. She sent it to me in my order because it spells my name the way I spell it. Isn't that sweet? She just sent it along as a freebie. So I put it on. I love it. So, yeah, so there are a whole bunch of cards there. Next up, I have this gorgeous wire dress form. Now, this is the one that I had my elastic band around. Here, let's see if I can get an elastic. I had an elastic band around her waist. And whenever I would get a piece of ribbon or a piece of trim lace, I would just go like this. And I would put it around. And she eventually became a very shabby, she had a very shabby skirt. And it was so fun. And then the one day I came into my craft room and the elastic band had burst. And I took that as my sign that I needed to get rid of the laces that were on there because obviously I hadn't used them and it was just taking up space. She is absolutely beautiful. Another thing I did was I used big like pins and I used them to hook pieces of ribbon to make like her shoulder, like her puffed sleeves. So just another idea, but you can use it however you would like, to jewelry display or whatever. She is a very light pale pink. She is wire. This portion up here is wood. This is tin. She's got a black velvet bottom and she measures, okay, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. She's 16 inches tall, and you can kind of see her from the top there. Very pretty. She has a definite front and back, which I loved about her. Yeah, so she's just really pretty. But she needs to find a new home. Next up, I've got these. Some people call this angel hair. Some people call it eyelash trim. I just have a whole bundle of it. I love to tuck these behind like winter projects and just like have it like sparkling out, especially like the white stuff or something like this. It's so perfect to put into a tassel. Or of course you can knit with it. There is different random bits of ribbon in here as well. These are like fibrous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm not going to send along the tin, but I'm going to send the whole package in a bag. So you'll get all of these eyelash trims that are in my shoebox. Price and item number will be across the screen for that. And then next up is the same idea, but this is wired ribbon. Oodles. Oodles, oodles, oodles. There's quite a bit of Christmas in here. You could make ribbons to, or yeah, bows to your heart's content in here. This one's like a real meshy one. I used this as texture on a canvas one time. There's a watermelon one in here. There's gold and baby. I'll just show you from the side. Purples and peaches. It is full, as you can see, of ribbons. This one here is like a velvety red. Yeah, so I won't disturb it too much. But again, box not included. I will send that in a bag. So that is for the whole bit that's in my box. And last up for today, I've got a few more ribbons and doll bits. First up, I've got these pom-pom trims. I believe I purchased these from Walmart. I just love these colors together. This one is red, and it's a pom-pom trim like that. There is 12 feet, and then this is in the turquoise. So really, really soft little pom-pom trim with the braided, put onto like a braid like that. There's the blue one. Next up, I have two of these. These are by Celebrate It, and they are wired ribbon is what they're calling them, but the pink is almost like, you can see there, it's just a really, it is wire though, but it is round, wound with fabric. And then this one is pink and gold. I've got two of them, so they will be each for the claim number. And a few more. These are American Crafts ribbons. I have got this black one. It is premium ribbon, 4 feet, about 1/4 inch across, black with white polka dots. This one is 4 feet of, they're calling it archival, 100% archival. And it is like a gold and green chevron. This one is 4 feet of, they're calling it archival, 100% archival. And it is like a gold and green chevron. This one is the same type of chevron, except this one is like a peach. Very pretty together like that. And then this one is the same idea, except it's like a gray. Maybe you can see it better with them all together. Yeah, so they are each. So this one, they're all separately priced, I should say, but I'm just showing them here together so you can get kind of an idea better of what the colors show. All right, and I have got some doll shoes. These are hard plastic. They look like Cinderella's slippers. Look how fun those are. I'm gonna measure them here for you. They are, from the toe to the heel, they're 3 inches, but to this heel, they are almost 4 inches, like 3 3/4. And then wide, they are about 1 1/4 inches, just under 1 1/4 inches. And then I also have these little doll shoes. These are soft rubber. They're new in the package, so I don't want to take them out. But they're like those Mary Jane type with the little band across. They're so sweet. But yeah, they're really nice soft rubber. These are you can see they're on the ruler. Not quite 2.5. And wide, the toes would be about 1.5. And then lastly, I have some doll heads and eyelashes, oddly enough. That's kind of weird. Okay, so they're calling these sequins, but they're novelty sequins. They're eyelashes is what they are. So can you imagine that on a kitschy little kitty? So cute. 49 cents. West Trim Novelties. 30 pieces, new unopened for those. And then these are like, these are kind of creepy. Like they're eyelashes that you can cut apart. So you can have a really long eyelash or you can have a short eyelash. So yeah, there's a whole roll or bit of that. And then I have some doll heads, as I was saying. These are my last two items. So this one is quite a large doll head. She has blue eyes. I think they are plastic. She has got very, very, I don't know what to say. It feels very plasticky almost, her hair. So she's got to be quite old, this one. Her face is soft and she's got a wire, she's on a wire stand. In comparison with my ruler, there is what she is. Okay, so there's her. She's in great condition. And the next ones, so these are like the heads, just a little bit bigger, that were in my Beaded Dolls that I showed earlier. I do believe these heads are just a little bit bigger, and I don't want to take them out of their packaging. They're just beautiful like this. So these are like soft, rubbery, beautifully done faces. These are brunettes. So I've got 2 of those available. And then I have 1 of the blonde. And I do believe that she's the same size face. But her hair is a little bit more askew than her brunette sisters. She's had a really fun night, I think. She was escaping the doll shop. So there is her face. And that is all I have for you today. Oh no, I lie. I have more. These are more doll heads and hands. So each one, look at how they're packaged. Look at it. They've got like a clear headband so she can still see. It's clear. I've got 2 brunettes of these smaller. And I'll show you the difference in the size here. So these ones would be the size that were on the Beaded Dolls that I showed you. So you can see their face, different sizes. I have 2. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. I am wrecking your store headband. 60 years you've been new and now I wreck you. Okay. Okay, so they will come with their arms and their heads. So you'll get a set of arms and their heads. So these are really soft, the hair. So you get 2 brunettes, there's available. And then there's 3 blondes. And these ones too come with their plastic, keeping their hair in check. Nowadays they, oh, this one, she's had a night. She has gotten rid of her plastic. Nowadays they like sew the Barbies into the packaging. You can almost hardly get them out of the boxes. Okay, so there's 3 of these available. And 2, 4, 6. Oh, one of them will be without arms. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, one of them will be without arms. Okay. So that's all I have for you. Thank you all so much for watching. I am not going to do the ribbon that I had intentions of doing in this video because it is just getting too long. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting my D-Stash videos, and also our weekly vintage videos, which are on Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So I hope to see you over there on Saturday. Thank you all again so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can contact me using the email down below. And bye-bye for now. I will talk to you soon.